Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Beg Brigade. We're testing the new phone out. So, as an excuse to get a new phone, because I was eligible to get a new phone. The Wi-Fi here at home been kind of wonky lately since we upgrade the last software update for Apple, because I use an iPhone. Made our Wi-Fi kind of intermittent connected. And I don't know why, but it just kind of made it kind of intermittent. So plus I was due for an upgrade, and my battery life has not been lasting as long as it should. So I went and got my new phone. I went and got the 13 Pro Max, and they had it in green. Get this, I ordered, for some reason I ordered in this particular shade of green that the phone case I showed y'all in the other video. And then when I go to get my new phone, they had a phone in the same exact color. Is that not Kismet? That's Kismet, right? I was destined to have a green phone this time. It doesn't matter to me what color the phone is. It really don't. I'm not one of those people that has to have all matchy stuff. If it works, it works. So, and it fit right in the tripod, so. And so far I'm really liking the picture quality. That's really nice. It does seem to be better. I could be wrong, but I'm liking it so far. It may just be that I want it to be better, but let me tell y'all first I'm gonna show y'all, because y'all know I had to go get more dog biscuits because I was running out of dog biscuits. The Beg Brigade does not follow Mama to bed without a dog biscuit. And all we had was little bitty pieces, broken pieces down in the box. So this was not good. This was not good. So we had to go to Walmart to get a box. We get 5-pound boxes of biscuits. And so we went to get that, and then I wanted to see if they had some more favorite stripe in the, because I talked about I had 4 of these, and in order to do couch blanket or throw blanket or whatever it turns out to be, I wanted to have 6. So I have 6 now. just lucky for me, or I don't know what you want to call it. I just put it out there in the atmosphere, and the good Lord just steps in and says, yes, you can have 2 favorite stripes. So favorite stripes in the super heart, the red heart. Oh, and it's really soft. It's really soft. I don't know. That other I was working with, I don't know, maybe it'll be softer after I wash it. But now I have 6 of these, and these have 482 yards, 440 meters, 10 ounces, 283 grams. And it says that it recommends a 5mm hook, but I'm going to use a 6 because I really liked the look that it gave me. Even though with that stitch, I think I'm going to do a chain 1 between the stitches. Hold on. Let me move you a minute. I'll show you what I mean. Ooh. Johnny! I get Johnny to get it for me, because if I move, I'm going to mess up things here. Hand me that shawl over there.
Sure.
Thank you, baby. So what I was thinking is modifying the pattern. Because see right here, let's see if y'all see this. See right here between the stitches, there's no chain 1 there. I'm thinking if it had a chain 1 there, it might be a little bit of a cleaner look. I could be wrong, but those of you that are more experienced crocheters than me, maybe y'all can help me, determine if that's if that's a good idea. But I'm thinking a chain 1, at least a chain 1 between stitches, I'm thinking would make it a little bit cleaner. Not that this is, just because I just think it would look neater. This is not unneat. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's the maybe there is a little bit of perfectionist in me. Not a lot, but a little. And I want it to look a little more solid. You know, I don't know how to describe. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, if you're in the same headspace as me, then you probably understand what I'm saying. And so I got 2 more of the jumbos and the favorite stripe. Wouldn't you know it, that's the only 2 they had, and they weren't all jacked up. You know what I mean by jacked up? I mean, you know, where the skein is half coming apart and the ball band is all scrunched up and jacked up. These were in good shape, and the start pull is already there, so they're in good shape. They'll go in the tote for when I'm ready. And of course, I spot something else. I actually spotted a couple of something else, but I was able to use a little restraint. Not much, but a little. I spotted these beauties. Now that I'm content to use 3-weight yarn as well, I spotted these Mandala Baby. Yeah, Mandala Baby. I didn't know they had Mandala Baby, but Mandala Baby. And this is a 3-weight yarn. It's called Narnia. That's the colorway. It's called Narnia. And it's really beautiful. You see that? Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It's 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards, 540 meters. It's, of course, 100% acrylic, a 3-weight. And these are tight. These are wound really tight. And both of these are spun the same. How happy could you be? These were $6 a piece, but for the yardage you're getting, I thought it was a good, I thought it was all right. And besides, it's so pretty. I mean, really, it's really beautiful, and it's so soft. Ooh, I don't know that I don't know regular mandala is this soft. I don't know. But this is super soft, very soft. And this will make something very beautiful. I mean, there's a little over 1,000 yards here. Who knows? I might make a baby blanket with it. You never know. A little over 1,000 yards would make a decent baby blanket, I think. I don't know. I think Creative Grandma hadn't too long ago put out a baby blanket stitch that looked real cute. So I may go and do that because it was totally doable. So I may go back and do that pattern. And pardon me, got a drink. Now Sonic was out of the new flavor of course I'm gonna forget the energy drink I'm drinking all the time. The Red Bull. They were out of the new Red Bull flavor that they've been having. So we got regular Red Bull flavor with strawberries. It works. I checked my sugar before we left the house. It was at 109. So I permitted myself to get something sweet. It's all watered down now. It's all the ice is melted. It was a slushie, but no, it's not a slushie anymore. Because we left it in the van while we were in Best Buy getting my phone. And now it's just, no more slushy. It's just drink now. Which is fine because I'll drink it anyway. Because I like it that much. I love strawberry. Anyway, gotta tell y'all. Well, it was an ordeal to go and we were in Best Buy doing the phone thing because it takes a long time to do it. Trading your phone, you got to go through the process of all this verification and and they got to transfer your information from your old phone to your new phone and all this stuff. And then there was a devastatingly handsome young man that was helping me. Ooh, he was, unfortunately, he's the same age as Johnny. So when I found that out, I felt like creepy. I felt a little bit of a creeper when I found out he was only 23. But he was really tall, dark hair, really handsome, nice disposition, real mature, you know, for his age and everything. He'd been to college and all that good stuff. And then he's 23. I'm like, I need to get out more. But he was nice to look at, and he was fun to talk to. And I didn't say anything to him about that, what I was thinking. I'm good at that. I'm good at saying one thing and thinking something completely different. And so we went to Walmart after that. Johnny was good enough to go in and score me a riding cart, because I don't walk in Walmart anymore because my back and legs won't let me, because then it becomes a crying session, because I'll be within about 5 to 10 minutes of walking in there, I'm doubled over. So I don't, if I can't get a riding cart, I just don't go. So he went in there and scored me a riding cart that had 65% battery power. That's all we needed. We were just in there for a few things anyway. So we went in, we got the dog biscuits and some chips for the boys and some yarn for me. And we come out and we get in the van. And then there's this car parked right next to the van. Mind you, I'm in a handicapped spot because I got the handicap placard now. Worth its weight in gold. So I'm in the park. Yeah, I'm in one of those van accessible spots that's kind of sideways. It's not with like the regular parking spots that are lined up like this. It's like kind of sideways, you know what I mean? Well, this woman, I'm assuming woman, this person is blocked. I'm right here and she's right there at my fender and she's blocking me. And I could see that she's waiting for this person who's taking their own sweet molasses time. And if you've ever dealt with molasses, you know how slow it is to come out of the bottle. They're taking their own time to come out of that parking space. And she's got her blinker on to go in that parking space. And I know she heard my van crank up because it's got a decent sized engine, so it makes a little engine noise. I know she heard me crank up, so I wasn't gonna sit there and burn up. I'm gonna run my air. And so I waited a good almost 10 minutes. I know I waited almost 10 minutes. And that, for me, that's pretty good. I'm not a patient person. I'll tell you, I'm not a patient person, especially when it comes to traffic, people doing their jobs, or people inconveniencing me on purpose. Those things just drive me. So I sit here and I sit here. And so I back my van up to see if I can go around her. Nope, her fender's still blocking me. And I'm not going to risk my paid for vehicle for whatever the heck she's driving. And her vehicle was obviously newer than mine. Mine's a 2012. It's 10 years old, but it's new to me. And it's my pride and joy. I was not going to ram it into her vehicle just to get around her. And so, after about a good 10 minutes, I'm going to say it was a good 10 minutes, I'd had all I could take of sitting there waiting for her while she was waiting for the other person. And I just laid on my horn. I said, that's it. I'm going to use my old lady card, my old cripple lady card, and I'm going to lay on this horn. Because my van don't have a little old beep, 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 beep horn. It has And mind you, this tickled Johnny to death. He never seen me be so assertive. I used to have a counselor that told me I needed to be more assertive. Well, she would be so proud of me today. My oldest son would have shrank. He would have shrank into a ball. He would have been so embarrassed. But of course, my oldest son would have went over there and said, tap, 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 move. But that's not how my youngest son rolls, and I know that. But my oldest son would have already been out of the car and went and knocked on her driver's door and told her to move. But that, I wasn't going to go that route. Because you never know when someone might have a pistol. But I could lay on that horn. And so I laid on the horn, and I beeped it a couple of times, you know, just to maybe gently nudge her, and that didn't work. I just went beep, beep, you know, and kind of motioned for her to, you know, move it along, sister. And she just sat there, and I'm like, oh, that's it. And I just laid on it. And I mean, I put both hands on my steering wheel, and I leaned forward, and I just sat there until she moved with the horn blaring. And I had people that, this one young man that was walking like this way past us, he was laughing. He was just cracked up laughing. And I was just not having it. I was like, you know what? I'm not having it. We're not living by her time frame here. I want to go home. This woman is keeping me from going home. She literally had me blocked in. I couldn't back up and and go around, and I couldn't go forward, and I didn't have enough room between her and this post that was in front of me to clear the post. So she finally, after I don't know how much time had elapsed to me sitting there laying on the horn, she finally backed up and moved enough where I could go around her. And then I screamed some obscenities. I lost my religion for a minute. And I did scream some obscenities, and I don't know what she said. And then I looked at my rear view, and her whole grill on the front of her, I would say, fairly newish vehicle, had to be in the last 5 or so years, newish vehicle, the whole grill on her car is gone. So she's already had a front end collision somewhere. She probably ticked somebody off. Or somebody brake checked her or something, I don't know. But of course, me and Johnny laughed about it after we left because it was over, you know. But that woman, ooh, she got an earful of. Am I ashamed of myself? No, I'm not. Now, if I had gotten out of my vehicle and went and knocked on her window and said some things, I would have been ashamed of that. But using my horn to assert myself, no, I'm not ashamed. That's what they're there for. That's what they installed it for, so that, you know, when you need to move somebody, you can move somebody. And I needed to move somebody, and she moved. And that was that. But you can't be blocking in. What if I'm in the handicapped parking space. Literally in a handicapped parking space. What if I had been in a medical emergency and she's got me blocked in? I mean, she had to have heard me crank up my engine. I mean, really? How long did she think I was going to sit there and wait? I don't have it's a it's a minivan. So there wasn't not enough room between the pole and her car for me to squeeze my minivan through there and not be worried about scraping it. I was not going to scrape the side of my minivan just to satisfy her wanting to wait for that parking space. That's wrong. So everybody got to hear that I was upset with her. Maybe she won't do that to the next person. Maybe I embarrassed her enough that she won't do that to nobody else. Let's hope so, right? Anyway, opinions. Did I do the right thing? I don't care. I'm too old to care anymore. It's not like I got out with a gun and threatened the woman. I honked my horn. Obnoxiously. Rudely. But I did. That's all I did. So, we got yarn, we got dog biscuits, and oh yeah, ibuprofen. Because I can't survive without ibuprofen. Oh, because this pain don't go away by itself. And that takes at least the edge off. But we're going to have some shake and bake chicken and pasta salad in a little while, Johnny tells me. So there you go, there's supper. But I hope all y'all are having a good Monday night. There was my story. I hope it makes some of y'all laugh. Maybe next time somebody thinks they can assert their dominance over you and make you wait for them to get a parking space, you'll decide to use your horn and assert your your independence or dominance or whatever, and make them move. People need to learn that just because you're disabled does not mean you're a doormat. I'm nobody's doormat. I'm not going to be a doormat. Anyway, some of y'all might be surprised at my behavior. Well, I can't be sweet and cuddly all the time. Sometimes I need to be assertive. And that was one of those times where I was just tired of taking it. And I don't have a whole lot of patience when it comes to traffic or driving situations. So that's probably why I stay home a lot. Because I you know, but anyhow, hope y'all have a good day. I'm going to go over here and work on my rainbow shawl and see if I can make any progress with that. I need to get cracking on it because I want to get it done before the end of the month so I can wear it, wash it and wear it, and enjoy it. But y'all have a good evening. I love you, and I'll try to get myself together and do a live soon. And I'm going to watch this video back and see if the quality of this video is any better than the quality of my other videos. I guess real soon be able to tell. Y'all tell me if it looks any better on this phone than it looked on my other phone. I'm certainly interested to find out. But love you. God bless you. Remember to adopt your fur babies from a shelter or a rescue. Don't buy them at a pet store. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.